Hi, it's my immense pleasure to welcome you all to my second video in my YouTube channel. So again, this is Vinod and welcome to Vinod Videos. In today's session, we are going to discuss a Python project called text-to-speech conversion. In this, we are going to see how the text is going to convert into speech by using Python. I hope you will enjoy the session. Kindly support and subscribe. Thank you. In order to convert text to speech, first we need to install GTTS. Here GTTS is expanded as Google Text to Speech and it is a Python library we are going to use in this project. Now we will see how to install GTTS by using the command prompt. First you need to open the command prompt and make sure it is run as a administrator. Now a window open like this. In that you have to type the command called pip install GTTS. Make sure this G is small letter and hit enter. Okay, for me it shows requirement already satisfied because I already installed this library. For you people it shows like successfully installed. Now we are going to implement the Python project text to speech conversion. So first we need to create a new folder. So I named as GTTS. So inside this new folder again we need to create another new file. So that is a text file. So I named this text file as sample. So we need to save this sample file in the new project folder. Then we need to open the Python IDE. So this is our Python 3.7.6 shell. So inside this, so there is an option called file. So first file, then click new file. So this is our Python new file. So first we need to save this Python file. So again I need to save in the same directory. So again it is in desktop. So our folder is GTTS. So I want to give the name as text to speech. Now it is saved. Now we are going to type the program. Now we are going to implement the program of Python for Google text to speech converter. So first I need to copy the program. So again paste it here. From GTTS import GTTS. So we know that what is meant by GTTS. It is nothing but Google text to speech converter. So it is a Python library just we installed in previous part, right? So pip install GTTS. So by using that command we already installed GTTS. Now we are going to import that GTTS in the program file. And next one is my text. Here the my text is a user defined. You can give whatever the information you need. Here I give it as a hi Vinod, it's nice to meet you and welcome you all to Vinod Videos. And if you want to change the content, you may change the content. And the next one is language. I am going to use this English. En represents the keyword of English. Again my object, so I need to initialize my object. Here GTTS, the text which I used to read is my text. So this is the text I need to read out. So here test is equal to my text. And the next one is language. So the language we are going to use is English. And the next one is slow is equal to false. It means that it is going to read the information or it is going to speak the information fastly. So that's why I mentioned slow is equal to false. If I give slow is equal to true, means it is going to speak the information slowly. I hope you understand. And the next one is my object dot save. So here the sample dot mp3 is nothing but which is a audio file. It is going to save in our project directory. So in our project folder automatically it is going to save the name as sample dot mp3. Okay, now I just save this program and I am going to run the program. So run module, that is F5. So now the program is run. So just minimize this window and go to the project folder. Okay, so in previous there is a only sample folder and text to speech, right? So here, so once we installed, it created a file. So just open with, so I need to open with a VLC Media Player. Now just see that output.
Vinod, it's nice to meet you and welcome you all to Vino Videos.
You hear the output, right? Now you may try to implement the project by using this code. So what is the difference between previous and this present code? In the sense, in previous code, after run the code, you will close the shell window and again go to the project directory and you need to find and play the sample audio file. But by using this code, you may directly run the code and hear the sample audio output. The audio output here depends on the text file which was we already saved in the project directory.